Last week we had a speaker from the Barstow Police Department. This week we have Corporal Hall here. She is a member of the United States Army, and she is going to speak to us about her career and her life. Give a warm welcome to Corporal Hall.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, y'all. I am Corporal Hall. I am a soldier in the U.S. Army. I'm stationed right here, in Fort Irwin, California. I have been in the Army for about 3 years now. My job or my MOS is a human resources specialist, which means I am the person that you go to process any soldier, admin, anything. So if you need life insurance, if you need leave, if you just got married, if you're getting a divorce, if you're having kids, I'm the person who you go to get all of your admin data put into the system. I am here to talk to you guys about Women's History Month and what it means to be a female in the Army. So I joined back in 2020, and I had to go through a process called boot camp. Anybody familiar with boot camp?
Yes.
Right. So in boot camp, you go through 10 weeks where you have to prove yourself and you have to show that you want to be a soldier. And so just because you're a woman, you don't get special treatment. You don't get anything given to you or handed to you easily. In fact, it's a little bit more challenging because you are a female and you have to do the same exact thing as your male counterparts. So being a female working in a male-dominated industry is a little bit challenging, but you have to still prove that you are just as smart and just as strong as your male soldiers to your left and right. A few things that can be challenging for me in my career, other than the fact that males are basically stronger in a sense, but it's also the education part. So I have a bachelor's degree in communication from LeMoyne College back in Tennessee. And then I also am pursuing a master's degree right now in communication. So not only do we have to prove that we're stronger, but we also have to prove that we are smarter. And then just a few pieces of advice for any females in here that are thinking about joining the Army or thinking about joining any male-dominated field. Just know that there's always going to be a challenge, but the beauty in it is that you always know that someone has done it before you and that you are the inspiration for any women that are coming behind you. All right, so anybody have any questions?
Can you choose where you can be stationed?
So not everyone can choose. I did not have a choice. I was stationed when I first got out of basic training in Kuwait. Anybody know where Kuwait is? So Kuwait is overseas. It's in Asia. It's like the border of Asia, almost like towards Africa. And so I was stationed there. I did a 1-year tour in Kuwait, and then I got stationed here in Fort Irwin.
Does the military pay for your college education?
So yes, the military does pay for my college education. Like I said, I am getting my master's degree right now in strategic communication from Troy University, and it's completely paid for by the Army.
What is the minimum of amount of years of service you have to sign up for?
The minimum, so you can do a 2-year contract, a 3-year contract. It just depends on what job that you get. For me, I have a 4.5-year contract because I am an HR specialist, but you can get as low as a 2-year for an active duty service member in the Army.
Other than your job in the military, what other jobs can people do in the military?
Other than my job, so any job in the civilian world pretty much translates to the Army. But some jobs that you can have in the military, like we need cooks, just like in the real world, we need I mean, whatever you can do in the civilian world, pretty much. Well, probably not a teacher, but but pretty much any job in civilian world you can do in the military.
What is your favorite thing about being in the military?
My favorite thing, it's so much. My favorite thing about the military is just the benefits. So we get a lot of benefits just for being in the military, like healthcare, school. We don't have to really worry about much. As long as we serve and fulfill our obligation, the military pretty much takes care of us.
Why did you choose the branch of service you are in?
So I chose the Army, honestly, because that is the branch that will pretty much accept anybody. So it's the largest branch in the military, and it is one of the easier branches to get into initially. Yeah.
Have you traveled to different countries in the military?
Yeah, so like I said, I was stationed in Kuwait before I got here.
Did you learn how to fly an aircraft?
No, her question was, did I learn how to fly an aircraft? And no, I don't.
How many ladies did you see at boot camp?
So females were there were maybe about 30 females in my company out of maybe 150 soldiers in total. So we had, well, maybe probably like 50. I'll say 50 females.
If you have no ammo left, what can you do?
If we have no what?
No ammo.
No ammo left
Yeah.
in our weapon,
Yeah.
you would get more ammo. I'm not sure I understand the question. I'm sorry. If we have no more ammo left.
A war.
Oh, if I was at war? Oh, well. well, typically, if you don't have any more ammo left, then you would fight.
Like
We're trained with our weapons, but if you have a malfunction, if you have no more ammo left, you fight.
Do you think if you were a man, you would do better than you're already doing?
Her question was, if I was a male, do I think I would do better than I'm doing now? Absolutely not.
No, you stand up and speak.
How do the enemies know where you are going? Like where you guys meet?
Well, the point is for the enemy not to know, but it's if the enemy found me, you would fight.
Why did you want to join the military?
Why did I want to join the military? That's a great question. I joined the military right out of college because I wanted to do something that would challenge me, something that I was completely intimidated by, but that I overcame.
Did you have any friends?
Do I have friends in the? Yes. So being so far away from home, I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. And I am far away from everyone that I know and grew up with. So in the military, it's basically like a family. So you see these people every day, so they become more than friends. We're basically a family.
how hard do you think boot camp is?
So while I was there, I felt like it was the hardest thing in my entire life. But looking back, it's totally like you can do it. It's achievable.
Why did you want to be a soldier instead of a female nurse in the army?
A female nurse. Oh, well, so the female nurses in the Army are still soldiers. So one thing about the Army is, yes, we have our different jobs, or MOSs as we call them. So I am an HR specialist, I do human resources, but we're all soldiers at the end of the day, even though we have our different jobs.
What do you do with the enemies if they surrender?
I love these enemy questions. I love these enemy questions. So if the enemy surrenders, we win. Yeah.
But what do you do with them? Like,
What do we do with them?
yeah.
Well, they would probably become prisoners of war, and
Okay.
get information from them.
What's your favorite military vehicle?
My favorite military vehicle. I don't know if I have one. Maybe a Humvee, because I think they just look cool.
Do you guys use other vehicles than tanks?
Yes, we do use more vehicles than tanks. There are different type of tanks and stuff, but that's not really my area of expertise. Well, are you guys familiar with like an LMTV or a Humvee? So those are just different transport vehicles. And then we have different vehicles that we transport supplies with, or just different things. Do I have a family? Oh no, I'm a single soldier, so I don't have any children and I don't have a spouse. No. What's up? So in the Army, women do get kind of teased for just being women. It's just something that comes along with it. That just comes with the game. But that's how we develop tough skin, and we just prove that we're stronger and we're smarter. It can be annoying. Yes, it can be. Right here in the back in the hat, or where are we pointing? How old do you have to be to join? I believe 18 or older. Yeah, 18 and up.
If you run the ammo wars, you have to take your comrades.
Do we have to do what?
Are you allowed to take your comrades' guns if you run out?
No. So there's a job specifically. It's called a ammo supply specialist in the Army, and that's their entitled, like their total job is to supply ammo for the troops so that we won't run out. What's up right here? Yes, sometimes we do. Yeah.
What made you join the Army?
What made me join the Army? So like I said earlier, the Army was a challenge. I joined right out of college. It was just something that I was passionate about doing. I was really intimidated, but it was something I really wanted to do. What's up right here? His question was, what guns do we use in the Army? So we're trained to use M4s in the Army, if you guys know what that is. What's up right here? Yeah. How much do we have to do physical training? So we do PT every single day. Every morning at 06, we're doing PT. But that is just the norm for us. Right? Right here in the red. How do Army people wear their hair? So for females, we have to keep our hair in regulation. It's different styles that you can wear in the Army. Is kind of modernizing to opening up to new things, but mostly just out of your face in a bun or a ponytail are now allowed. And then males just tapered cuts. Yep. All right. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Those were awesome questions.
you get from Corporal Hall, you can go back and talk to your teachers about it. Hopefully you'll do a little bit more learning. One more time, let's give a round of applause for Corporal Hall.